Senator Risa Hontiveros binigyang diin na solid pa rin ang 11 minority members ng Senado.
So sa ngayon, basta ang given ay solid kaming 11 sa minority.
House Prosecution Panel inaasahang maaayos ang gusot sa Senado bago ang impeachment trial. Publiko hinikayat na mag-monitor sa pagdinig.
Kailangan nating ibigay yung period na to para stabilize ng Senado yung sarili nila or kung anumang mga pagbabagong gawin ay gawin na. No, otherwise, ang taong bayan naman ang makakaramdam na hindi tuloy-tuloy yung proseso.
Tinatawagan natin yung publiko na sumali doon sa sinisimulan ngayon na impeachment trial monitor.
Pagtakas ni Senator Ronald Bato de la Rosa, hindi makakaapekto sa kaso laban kay dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte sa International Criminal Court, ayon kay ICC Assistant to Counsel Attorney Cristina Conti.
Una, patungkol dun sa pagtakas ni Bato o kaya kung anong relasyon nito sa kaso ni Duterte, tingin ko wala naman. Well, legally, the case of Bato can proceed independent of the case of Duterte. So right now, we're at the stage of trial for Duterte's case. For Batos, it could open to pre-trial.
Palasyo, mariing pinabulaanan ang naiulat na walang itinalagang budget ang pamahalaan para sa Davao City.
According to records for fiscal year 2023 to 2026 as of May 17, Davao City received at least 7.856 billion pesos in national government support for programs and projects. So hindi po totoo na walang budget or zero budget ang Davao City.
Pangulong Ferdinand Marcos Jr. tiniyak na magagamit na sa darating na tag-ulan ang Sunog Apog Pumping Station sa Maynila.
Sinimula noong November, ngayon pwede na pinalitan yung mga electrical equipment, lininis lahat ng mga tubo, nag-desiltation sila doon sa ilog, pati rito sa loob, para naman mabawasan yung basura.
May 3 pumps out of 4 na gumagana na ngayon at yung pang-apat na bomba na magiging backup lang, gagana na rin ngayong June.
Senate minority nag-walk out matapos ang mainit na debate sa motion ukol sa remote attendance.
We will not be part of this. It's a travesty of our rules, of the Senate rules. Hindi kami papayag sa mga
teleconference, ginagawa lang yan kung may pandemya. Wala namang pandemya ngayon.
Walang national emergency. Walang force majeure.
Sir, baka ituloy nila. Pwede po ba nila
Wala silang quorum, subukan nila.
Binubulan na tayo ng mga tao na yun eh. Binubulan na tayo eh. Pinagpipilitan nila, naisip na siguro nila dahil lumabas sa media na ilalabas na warrant of arrest. Para makaboto yung mga yun na makukulong.
Guys, give way.
Nakakulong man sila.
Pangulong Ferdinand Marcos Jr. hindi pinansin ang issue ng no election sa 2028. Pinalutang na no election scenario sa 2028, diversionary tactic lang ayon sa Malacanang.
Your sister said that you wanted a no election scenario.
I wanted a no election.
Allegedly, sir.
Sa ating tingin, sa ating pagkakaintindi rito, ito ay para matakpan, matabunan ang totoong issue. Nalalapit na po yung impeachment trial. So alam naman natin kung ano yung gusto ni Senator Amy pagdating sa impeachment trial. Wala pang ang trial pero parang meron na siyang judgment. And at the same time, para mapagtakpan kung ano nangyari talaga sa Senado. Yung papaano naitakas o nailabas si Senator Robin Padilla, si Senator Bato.
Chacha at no L sa 2028, di konsiderasyon sa impeachment vote laban kay VP Duterte. House Deputy Speaker, pinasinungalingang naging konsiderasyon ng mga kongresista sa pagboto pabor sa impeachment kay Vice President Sara Duterte ang charter change at no-L scenario sa 2028.
Walang usapan doon na, o sige, bumoto kayo para no election, bumoto kayo para extension ng term. That is a very funny allegation.
Department of Justice naniniwalang magagamit sa kanilang investigasyon ang mga ginawang pag-amin ni Senator Robin Padilla hinggil sa pag-alis ni Senator Ronald Bato de la Rosa.
Kayo na rin po ang nagsabi kung bakit hindi na namin siya tinatanong. Ang dami niya na hong inamin na ginawa niya. Hindi naman po lagi kailangan tatanungin pa. Dahil may mga bagay ho, factual na eh.
Lokal na pamahalaan ng Angeles City, bubuo ng composite team para sa investigasyon sa gumuhong gusali.
As of 8:27 p.m. of last night, the Unified Command System has decided to cease yung search and rescue operations. Kung pinaka-final testing nila na ginanap po last night around past 6 p.m., naging consistent na po yung kanilang findings using the life locator indicating no signs of life. On parallel on that operation, nagpa-utos na si Mayor John Lasatin to make up a composite team parallel to this para masimulan na yung investigation on this matter.
Panukalang remote attendance sa Senado itutulak ng mayorya na maaprubahan. Pagtitiyak ni Senator Amy Marcos.
Pupursigihin namin yung pagboto sa Zoom.
Senator Loren Legarda, iginiit na hindi niya sinikil ang karapatan ni Senator Kiko Pangilinan na magsalita sa plenaryo.
That will not happen now. I will not do that to you. And I'm not curtailing your right to speak, Senator Pangilinan.
Madam President, with due respect, Mr. President, I was not referring to the presiding officer. It was the Senate President who was moving to divide the House, Mr. President, without sufficient debates.
No one's curtailing your rights because wala pa tayo dun eh. Ang pinagbobotohan natin ngayon kung pwedeng i-take up sa floor o hindi.
Office of the Ombudsman, tinaguri ang grandest case ang mga kasong isasampa laban kay dating House Speaker Martin Romualdez.
The grandest case of them all, itong pinakamabigat na kaso dyan, yung conspiracy to defraud the Treasury. Yun talaga yan, sa pamamagitan ng budget. Hindi madali ilatag yan. So we're being very careful about every premise that we make. Kasi first time to gagawin sa kasaysayan ng Pilipinas na magkakaroon tayo ng ganitong klaseng kaso.
Grupo ng mga magsasaka nakukulangan sa paghahanda ng gobyerno laban sa El Nino. Executive Secretary Ralph Recto binigyang diin na pinakikilos na ni Pangulong Ferdinand Marcos Jr. ang gabinete para sa matinding epekto ng El Nino.
Halimbawa, sa agrikultura, isa sa sektor na pinaka-affected itong parating na El Nino ay ang ating di ba? Agriculture, fishery sectors. Pero until now, hindi maliwanag sa aming sektor ano talaga ang dapat gawin nila. Kung sakaling tatama yung bagyo na yan, yung anong mga relief measures ang maasahan po ng ating mga magsasaka.
Ang Pangulo, pinag-aaralan na rin natin yung response ng ating pamahalaan pagdating sa El Nino, dahil you might have a severe El Nino. So we looked at the past, what did government do, what worked, and nagpaplano na tayo dyan para maibsan yung epekto ng El Nino sa ating lahat.
International Criminal Court o ICC, sinimula na ang unang status conference sa kaso ni former President Rodrigo Duterte.
Further consultation with our clients. They are amenable to start this trial. 30 of November seems to them at the moment still a reasonable period of time.
But our anxiety is that that should not be a date which leaves us with perhaps 1 or 2 months after the end of prosecution disclosure. It should be a minimum of 3.
Right. As regards, first of all, to the decisions we've come to, the start of trial, we are prepared to accede to the prosecution's application of the 30th of November as the start of trial.
$61.3 billion investment pledges may uuwi ni Pangulong Ferdinand Marcos Jr. mula sa kanyang state visit sa Japan. 3 Memorandum of Understanding nalagdaan na sa naturang state visit.
Pareho tayo ng sitwasyon ng Japan. Pareho tayong maraming earthquake, marami tayong mga volcano, dinadaanan tayo lagi ng bagyo. So yung technology, yung kanilang swift response sa disaster, napakalaking tulong yan.
And as recent developments have shown, the world cannot afford to have our waterways disrupted or placed at risk, given their vital role in sustaining global trade, energy flows, and economic stability. These realities underscore the importance of strengthening our defense and security cooperation.
Criminal Investigation and Detention Group Chief, Police Major General Robert Alexander Morico II, iginiit na may koneksyon sa isa't isa ang pagpapaputok ng baril at pagtakas ni Senator Ronald De La Rosa.
Hindi po yun incidental. It's not a mere hitch ride. It is plano, well-planned, well-coordinated, kasi yung may backup vehicle pa.
Senator Jinggoy Estrada at dating Department of Public Works and Highway Secretary Manuel Bonoan kinasuhan ng plunder at graft sa Sandigan Bayan. Plunder at 2 counts ng graft ni Senator Estrada na iraffle na.
I want to emphasize that this is very clear. Our case is built on solid, immovable evidence. These state witnesses have provided comprehensive, cross-corroborated sworn statements that map out the execution of this scheme from its inception down to the logistics of the illicit payouts.
International Criminal Court Trial Chamber susuriin ang fitness to stand trial ni former President Rodrigo Duterte. Legal representative for the victims na si Attorney Gilbert Andres tiniyak na hindi maantala ang petsa ng paglilitis sa dating Pangulo sa darating na Nobyembre.
As far as the fitness, in the light of the short discussion, it would be preferable if the parties could liaise together and prepare a proposed joint letter of instruction.
In any case, there's already a schedule that was given by the chamber and there were specific timelines. So I presume those timelines will go on. It's also important to remember there's really a process to ICC proceedings.
Halos 1.3 million na grade 11 learners hirap magbasa o nakakabasa pero kailangan pa ng gabay ayon sa Department of Education.
Only 12% of learners in the 11th grade level are independent learners or readers that are fully able to comprehend and understand as expected from their grade level what the outcomes or the information is supposed to be.
Pangulong Ferdinand Marcos Jr. pinabulaan ng tinatarget ng kanyang administrasyon ang Senate Majority Bloc sa pamamagitan ng mga pagsasampa ng mga kaso.
Hindi ko alam kung paano napunta na sinasabi na yung majority ngayon ang tinatarget. Dahil kung tutusin ninyo, hindi sila majority noon. So, that does not apply. The only persons who can turn down the political heat are the people who turned up the political heat in the first place. I have never turned up the political heat. I have never attacked anyone. I have never put down anyone. I have never declared war on any political group whatsoever. All I do is work.
Pangulong Ferdinand Marcos Jr. nagpahayag ng pagkabahala sa nangyaring kaguluhan sa Senado noong Mayo 13.
How concerning is this, sir?
Very. I watched with horror that this is the Senate, that the Senate has become this. I look at my other fellow senators. Madalas kaming nagtitinginan ni E.S. Ralph. Ganyan ba tayo nung senador tayo? Meron ba tayong ganyan na ginagawa? Hindi tayo ganyan. Paano nangyari? Yung Senado hindi na kagaya nung panahon natin. Dahil personalan na eh.
Philippine National Police Chief Jose Merencio Nartates Jr. iginiit na posible ring imbestigahan ang iba pang senador kung tutulong ang mga ito sa pagtatago ni Senator Ronald Bato de la Rosa.
They know the consequences, especially it's cuddling and helping a person with warrant of arrest.
Ramil Madriaga at former Senator Antonio Trillanes IV, pati na rin ang ilang opisyal ng bangko, kasama sa 25 testigong ihaharap ng House Prosecution Team laban kay Vice President Sara Duterte sa impeachment trial nito.
And as to the number of witnesses which we intend to present during the trial, it is an average of 25 witnesses. No? But that is for the 4 articles already. Depende pa rin sa progress ng trial. But at least we're final already as to the witnesses we wanted to present.
At Senate President Alan Peter Cayetano kinumpirmang itutuloy ang investigasyon ng Blue Ribbon Committee hinggil sa flood control projects sa Hunyo 4.
So we finished a caucus over lunch and we agreed, subject to some minor discussion pa among our chairpersons and the paperwork, that a subcommittee will be formed sa flood control and Senator Marcoleta will issue the notices on Monday para ituloy na sa Thursday yung flood control scam hearings.